Good evening, good afternoon. How is everybody today? Welcome to the big show. It's great to be here. How are you all? I've got a few messages coming in from people already, so let me try to get to them. It's great to be here, live on the big show. Wherever you're watching me today, come and join me. If you're watching me on any of those platforms like Facebook or YouTube, come over to Live Streamer Cafe. That's where I am right now. And hello, our friends on Volume. Good morning to you as well. Hello there. And the place to be is Live Streamer Cafe. This is where we are today. And let me see. I got some messages already coming in from Terry. Let me have a look. What's Terry asking me? Let me have a quick look. Terry says, "Good Lord English." Good Lord English. What's all that about? Hang on a minute. Sent you a link in Messenger, Martyn. Thanks for being the warm-up act tonight, Martyn. You're very welcome. Good Lord English hard. Not quite sure what that means. Good Lord English hard. Would somebody kindly explain to me what that means? I've just got a message from Terry on my Facebook as well. Let me know if that works. Don't know if this link will work. But I'll have a look, Terry. If you've sent it to me on a Google Drive, there is no reason why. Okay, what Terry's talking about is we're doing a video. We have a YouTube channel. Just want to give a few people a few updates to our service here today, as we do have some artists in the room, which would be great, so I can share this with you. A few updates. Okay, the service is now just a few weeks old. Terry's saying he's having a hard time with words. Yes, I understand. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's going on. Catch me up. Yeah, what's going on? Catch me up. All right, okay. We are just over a month old here now on Live Streamer Cafe. And right now we're multi-streaming on lots of different platforms, and we encourage everyone to do that. You can be as many places as you like. And in fact, our friends watching us on Facebook and YouTube, and we have some friends watching us on Volume as well. We're all here to promote Live Streamer Cafe. So thank you ever so much, everybody that's watching me, wherever you're watching me. But what we're talking about is Live Streamer Cafe, right? This is just over a month old, and we created this by artists, for artists. And if me and Christopher were the only people on it, then it would still work. We're doing this for a place for us to perform. And I will tell you right now, I will update and be honest and share with you. This is just over 4 weeks that I've been performing here, and I've made just over $500 in tips. Okay, directly to me, 100% to me, paid directly to me. If I pay $15 like everybody else does, then I would have made obviously $485 profit. So I'm very, very happy with that. Absolutely great, fantastic. What you got to do here is be consistent, put the time in. Have your ups and down days. Some days, you don't always have the biggest crowd. That's life. Every platform's the same. Just like a theatre. When I used to sell theatres, some theatres sold out, some didn't. But you got to give it 100% all the time. Schedule all your events out. Try to stick to a consistent plan. I try to do, well, in fact, I do every day at 1 p.m. here. I'm now doing some nighttime shows as well, because I'm on Volume at the same time. So in the evening, I'm doing shows there, so I'm here too. That's 8 p.m. and between 8 and 10 Eastern Time. That's every night for the next week. The consistency is everything. Always fill out your calendar and let everybody know, and then share it to all your friends. Remember, what we are is a network, okay? We give you 100% of the tips, and you get paid straight away. Couldn't be easier, couldn't be better. I try, and Christopher tries to answer as many questions as we can. But remember, guys, some of you only pay $5.99 a month, like Terry does, and it's very hard to answer all your questions. I mean, it just isn't possible. I get hundreds of messages a day through Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and emails, and we could take a lot of money from the tips, and then we'd provide customer service. But of course, we don't. We give you all the money. So we need you to do as much for yourselves as you can. Remember, it's show business. It's your business. We're just here to bring a crowd and provide you with the platform. Mess of thinking, I don't know. Okay, now I'm confused with what Terry's saying to me. I have no idea. Cool beans, get to the meat, laugh out loud, reading, writing, and what's going on here? I've got all this conversation going on, and I have no idea. I'm just a mere Englishman. I have no idea what you're all saying to me. So I'll let you get on with that. And one of the benefits that we do also is we provide a YouTube channel and a Facebook group and a Facebook page which promotes and brings the community together. So if you send in your videos, if you're in the gold plan, that is, then I will edit them for you and put them on the YouTube channel and promote you. Now, we've only been running the YouTube channel now for a couple of weeks, and we've got 45 subscribers, and all videos get about 60 to 70 views. So that's really good. I've been a professional YouTuber now for a year. I have 4,000 subscribers, and trust me, get 70 views on a video is fantastic when you only have 45 subscribers. So that is really, really great. Let me update you with where we are today in numbers. We have 640 verified users on the platform, which is fantastic, and 41 artists. We did have 44, 3 people left because they said it wasn't working for me, but that's only after the first month. I would strongly recommend everyone give it a few months because you can't build up a following. Some of the people that left only did about 2 performances and they didn't get instant money and they decided it wasn't for them. I would strongly recommend everyone be consistent. Now listen guys, I'm talking from experience, right? I've toured 195 countries, sold out theatres all my life, worked for tens of thousands of dollars. And I am here streaming. I stream here 3-4 hours every single day. And I love this platform. As I said, if no one was here, I would be here. And I am the very best example of why this works. I have, most of us here don't have this. So I can say from experience, I have 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, 10,000 followers on my Facebook page, and 500,000 subscribe to me on martynlucas.com from all my days of doing theatres, One Night in Vegas, the Elton John tour, the World Piano Man. So I have lots of experience of promoting and selling tickets. And I've toured, and commanded a very good ticket price. But this makes sense because I get 100% of the tips. And yesterday I came on and I got $45 within 35 minutes from the Alicia girls from Italy. I got Pat, Gail all came in, and of course I kept 100% of those tips. So it's absolutely fantastic. So this is a great platform. This really, really works. And there are many, many other platforms out there, but particularly Facebook and YouTube and Sessions and people like that. Be on them, multi-stream on them. If I could be on Sessions right now, I would multi-stream to another place at the same time. But this, for $5.99 a month, this is exceptional value for money. And what we want to do is spread the word to that. We need to educate people. Most artists are not business people. They are not, by pure nature, they are not business people. And many think the world owes them a living, and if they're creative, why doesn't the world just give me money? Well, I think I'm pretty creative. I think I have a good quality studio. I've invested nearly $1 million in my studio, but I don't feel that anyone owes me any money. So I come on here and enjoy myself. And in fact, yesterday was one of my best days because I just enjoyed myself. Rather than trying to promote myself, just come on, have some fun, be consistent, stick with it, and remember why you're here, to play music you enjoy doing. And your fans will find it infectious. They'll join in, support you, and you will make money. Later, kiddies. Oh, Terry's gone. Well, gotta go feed my fur babies. Hope Martyn gets the file I've sent. Yes, I have got the file you sent. I just puke a little. What? What's going on here? Loves you too. Oh, I see. It's what's going on here? Why is everyone having such crazy conversations? Right, I'm going to sing some music and play some songs. All right, here we go. All right. Whoa, baby. Baby, don't don't you wanna go? Well, baby, baby, don't you wanna go to the land of California, sweet home Chicago? Well, baby, baby, don't you wanna go? Well, baby, baby, don't you wanna go, 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 go to the land of California, sweet home Chicago, yeah. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. Heavy loaded, baby, and I'm gonna rock for more. Is there news about the actual platform that is pressing and of import? Is there any news about the actual platform? What do you want to know, DK? What do you want to know? What do you want to know about it? We're working on the mobile version of the site. We are adding new members every day. We are promoting every day. What do you actually want to know? DK, what would you like to know? Please tell me, and I'll answer your question. What is the question you'd like to know? I like the cut of your jib. I have no idea. Isn't that the fish fingers man? The finders man. So, yes, what do you want to know, DK? To the land of sweet home Chicago. One and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. Heavy loaded, baby, and I'm gonna rock for more. So hidey hi, baby, don't you wanna go to the land of California? Well, sweet home Chicago. Okay, I saw special performance pop up. Like, is there some special announcement happening today? Or someone calling in. Oh, I see. Okay, I don't know where you saw special performance. That was yesterday's show. There was a special event yesterday, and I had a couple of VIPs call in last night, but not for this show. So you're remembering last night. You're living in a moment that happened yesterday. Nothing right now other than I'm here performing and singing like I do every day. And we've got Chris and we've got CMB Studio. And DK, if you want to call in, you are always welcome to call in. As a gold member, you can. Sergio's has just joined. Thank you very much indeed. If you watch me over on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else, come and join us on Live Streamer Cafe. We'd love to see you. And over there on the Facebook groups as well, come and join us. And love to see you all. All right. Whoa, baby, to the land of California, sweet home Chicago. Whoa, baby, baby, don't you wanna go to the land of California? Sweet home, sweet home, sweet home, sweet home. To the land of California, sweet home, Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. There we go, sweet home Chicago. Great stuff, fantastic. I wonder if I can actually move this screen around on different scenes. I don't think I can. Let me drag it over there, because I'd like it over there on my piano scene. Let's see if that works. I'd like it over there. We have a tone of new compliments, Martyn. There are some of the most fun users. They are some of the most fun users are having. The bulk of them are audience curated, and Chris has been on point about getting them in there. And that's a really cool. And what did you put there? That's a really cool feature about the intimacy and interaction. Absolutely right. Chris is on it all the time. Absolutely wonderful. Let me see if I can do this. I want to see if I can move scenes. So I'm on this scene, and then I'm on this scene. And the answer is a distinct no, it appears. Yeah, it's a distinct no. So I'm going to move that back over there again. That didn't work. I didn't like it. Okay. I've got some ideas how I can improve that. I'm going to work on that. DK, super selling feature. Yes, it is. It is absolutely wonderful. You're absolutely right. And that is... Why does my scene keep changing? Never mind. I got some funny things going on this morning here. All right, there we go. I'm doing more foot switch controls. Have you noticed? And I'm having to practice to get it right. All right, okay. Let's change the mood right now. I got one for Chris. Chris is an Elton John fan. I'm actually planning on doing something special with Sir Elton John later in the year as the platform gets a bit bigger. So watch out for this space. I know what Chris would like to hear, though. He'd like to hear some Elton John where it's just the piano. So I'm going to pick one. I'll choose this one. All right, this is for my mate Chris. Elton who? Victor Hugo's just logged in. An artist I set up on the platform yesterday. A new artist. Let's give him all some love when he comes on in. Hopefully he'll come on into our stream here and say hello, and we'll introduce him to the world. Let's see what happens. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel said it's the best place he's ever seen, and he should know he's been there enough. I miss Daniel, oh I miss you so much. Whoa, Daniel's my brother, he is older than me. Do you still feel the pain at the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face in the sky. I hope, let me just go and see if our friend Hugo, where did he go? I want to get him into the show, see if I can get him into the show. There's Paul, Victor Hugo. No, he's not got into his stream. I want to get him over here. Hopefully he'll come into my stream, and then we can welcome him and introduce him and all that wonderful stuff to the family. Hey, Sergio and Ian Test 1. How are you, Ian Test 1? Come and say hello. Come and join us on Live Shimmer Cafe. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel said it's the best place he's ever seen, and he should know it's been there enough. I miss Daniel, oh I miss you so much. Oh, Daniel, my brother, he is older than me. Do you still feel the pain at the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. You see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face in the sky. Hey, do you know what I forgot to do? I do this every day, and this always guarantees my top fans will be here, and I completely forgot. So let me do it quickly now. Good tip for everybody, by the way. Create a group of your fans, like I've created the ambassadors, but I've also got my own group of fans. So all the fans, one of the top tips for being successful with online streaming or any online business is always try to collect real data, emails, phone numbers, and so on, because then you can always market should you move or the platform's not there anymore. Always important to make sure you always get people's contact information. So I've created a group, live show, and all my fans have joined my Facebook group. So whenever I go live, I let them all know. So I'm always guaranteed an audience. All right, live show now. There we go. Put that into there, and also put it into my personal one. I've got about 200 fans in this one. Live show now. So whenever you get people to watch your show, strongly recommend that you ask them to join a mailing list, or they join a fan club somewhere. So you've got their email, or invite them to be a friend on Facebook and add them into a group. And that way you can always guarantee yourself an audience. People that really care about you. That's what it's all about. Getting people that really care about your performances. So there we go. I'll just copy that now. And I've let all my fans know that I'm live now. And there's about 200. Okay. Next week I'm going to start doing emails as well. And something me and Chris are working on as well for the artist here is if people fan you, then we're working at doing an email. So like a notification. You know when you go live on Facebook or YouTube, everybody knows that you go live. We're working on that. Chris, are we able to set that up for me right now so we can test it? So my 111 fans could be notified. So we'll do a little test. Is that near completion? Maybe we can test that now and start looking at that. The reason why we're taking our time because we don't want to get into spam issues. We want to protect the quality of it all. Music Girl 16, hello, how are you? Fantastic, very much. Welcome to the party. Here's a bit of your song. Developer says no. The developer always says no. What's going on with that? It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who easily hide. I don't have much money, But boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house we both could live. If I was a sculptor, then again, no. A man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, yeah, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. Maybe quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind. I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. Sat on a roof, kicked off the moss. A few of the verses, they got me quite cross. The sun's been kind, well I wrote down this song, yeah. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. Hey Ron Hamilton, welcome, just logged in. Coming into my stream, wherever you are around the platform, come and say hello. Sat on a roof, kicked off the moss. A few of the verses, they got me quite cross. The sun's been kind, well I wrote down this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting these things that I do. You see I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest eyes I have ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind. I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind. I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. There we go. Your song. Well, thank you very much. We've got Leah, DK, CMB Studio, and Christopher here. Welcome, everybody. And all my friends watching me on Facebook. I don't know why you still watch me on Facebook. Genius has just given me a like on and a comment on Facebook. Come and see us over here on Live Streamer Cafe. Share the link. Thank you very much. And my friends watching me on YouTube as well. Thank you. Come over here to join us on Live Streamer Cafe. Everybody on volume, hello, good morning, good afternoon. How are you all there today in Florida? Nice to have you here. We're on Live Streamer Cafe right now. Christopher said, beautiful. Well, thank you very much, Christopher. One of my favourite Elton John songs is this next one. This is a song called Please. And I'm going to play it for you right now. There was something I wanted to say. Oh, yes. Later on today, we've got new featured videos coming up. We've got Danielle, who's created a video. We've got Terry, who's created a video. and there's 2 more, and I can't think of the names top of my head, but we got 4 new videos about to come out. So look up the please do go and support those artists when the videos come out on the homepage there, and also of course they will be haven't even started. Oh, that's Christopher. Haven't started on it yet. Yeah, we're talking about the emails. So hasn't even started yet. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, here is Please by Sir Elton John. And Rod Hamilton, who just became a fan of Paul. Welcome, Ron Hamilton, to Live Streamer Cafe. Good to have you here. We've been crippled by love, short-changed, hung out to dry. We've chucked up the walls, slogan all too about life. Today's in the doorway, the king and queen of clowns. We've been flipped like a coin, both of us facing right down. So, please, please, let me grow old with you. After everything we've been through, what's left to prove? So, please, 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 let me grow old with you. We've been living through sorrow, jumping up and all around. We've been buried our feelings a little too deep in the ground. Still days in the doorway, the king and queen of clowns. We've been flipped like a coin, both of us facing like down. So, please, please, let me grow old with you. After everything we've been through, what's left to prove? Oh, please, 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 oh, please, yeah. Let me grow old with you. I've been tied to the same track. The 2 of us look back and oncoming trains ahead. How many times can we lay on the line, watching our love hang by a thread? So please, oh please, let me grow old with you. After everything we've been through, what's left to prove? So, please, 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 oh, please, yeah. Let me grow old with you. Oh, please, let me grow old with you. Danielle is here. How are you, Danielle? There we go. And Please, one of my favourite Elton John songs. Now, Indeed is a top tip. I'm famous for doing my top tips. First of all, I need to go over some of these questions here. I will message Google again. What's that I wish people would start to, like we used to write letters, think about what people write, and then the person reading it has no idea what you're thinking or whatever. What is that supposed to mean? I will message Google again. About what? I will message Google again. I don't even know what that means. I will message Google again. I get so frustrated when people just write things that don't make any sense. DK said, did you call me, Martyn? Did I hear my name? DK, always call your name, mate. But nothing specific, I don't think. Chris said, I was going to do a show at 5 p.m, but I've been up since yesterday. Listen, Chris, you got to get out of that habit, right? The best days are when you go to bed at the right time, get up, and start by making the bed. Get out. That's the best way to have the most productive day. It's what all the biggest, most successful people in the world do. They get up early because they go to bed early. They make the bed so the whole house is tidy. The only thing messy is your bed. Your whole world, your whole environment is tidy. The only thing messy is the bed. So you get out of bed, make the bed. Number 1. Number 2, get showered and dressed. Now you're ready to face the new day, right? Start by having a cup of tea or your breakfast or whatever. And then start the day. If you start going to bed later and later and later, and I know because I've done it. I do it too often. You know, I'm not the best at giving, the advice I don't always follow. Sod that, I haven't made up a bed in decades. Well, all right then. Fair enough. But you about that email address issue that we was talking about, the email issue. All right. Just a random comment. All of a sudden, I will message Google again. That's CMV Studio is a bit like your 90-year-old gran, right? Where suddenly change the subject and talk about something else, and like, what the hell? Where did that come from? So yeah, what you're gonna Google? CMV Studio. What are you gonna Google? How Chris can send out emails? About that email address issue that we was talking about. Okay. What we're talking about, Tom, is we have the database, and it's very easy for us to send out emails to everybody when they go live. But what we want to do is do it in such a way that it doesn't create spam and people get too many emails. That's what we're trying to do. But yeah, I was hoping Danielle would come in and Rob would come in, and I wanted to welcome them. Where are they? I wonder if Danielle's gone online, because Danielle's got a hat coming. Oh, there we go. And Paul. Maybe let me have a look. Is Daniel watching Paul? Let me go and have a look. Oh, Ron Hamilton is. There you go. There's Ron Hamilton. Ron Hamilton came in to see Paul. Wonderful. There you go. Paul's got a mate there. Ron Hamilton. Cool. Right. Danielle, I've no idea where she went. We should put little tags on people, like criminals have around their ankles, so we know where they are in the site. I can hunt them down. I can go and chase Danielle around the site and find out what she's doing. All right. Okay, so here we go. This is my next one. This is Rocket Man, my version of Rocket Man. I want to do, after this, I'm going to do a Simon and Garfunkel for DK. All right? Okay, here we go. She packed my bags in a sniper flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth but much. This song is my all-time favorite, GM7. The GM7 chord, there it is, just for Chris. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. She packed my bags last night pre-flight. I'm even going to zoom in so we can see it. Out in space. Gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife and the sea sus4. Don't forget that. It's lonely out in space. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not a man that think I am at home. Oh no, oh no, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse apart alone. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Miles ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. Gonna be hot as a kite by then. All the signs I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Rocket man, rocket man. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not a man they think I am at home. Oh no, oh no, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse apart alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling wind can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we've come this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. William Brandon, hello. And Sanchita, hello. If you'd like to make a request, you can go to my website, martynlucas.com, and my song list of 650 songs is there. You're watching me on Facebook, YouTube, Volume, wherever you are. Outside of Live Streamer Cafe, that's where you can go to find my full song list. But if you watch me on Live Streamer Cafe, my song list is right on the screen, and you can be part of our little family here we have. It's a time for everyone, if they only learn that the twist and kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme or reason to the wild outdoors, when the heart of this star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we've come this far. And can you feel... Hang on a minute. I just got a tip here from Tom from C&V Studio. Now, he did it without pressing the PayPal button on the screen, so no one knew he did it. He sneaked in a little tip there. Oh, there we go. Thank you ever so much, C&V Studio. Awesome. I got a great tip there from Tom. And Terry just said 650. In 2002, when I was playing in Euro Disney Paris, Elton John came on the stage and gave me the title of World Piano Man. It was because of the 650 songs, 14 voices in 7 languages, and the fact that I toured 195 countries, which is all but one country of the world at the time, contested countries. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me just make sure everyone is listening, and I'll do something you've never heard before. So some of the stuff I used to do in my theatre days, I had to manually press that PayPal button. Yeah, good for you, Tom. Thanks for the tip, mate. Let me just see if DK's here. Let me know, DK, if you're here. Tom's here. Christopher, are you here? Are you still here? And Terry, are you still here? Because if you're still here, I'm going to sing you the biggest song that I've ever sung. I never, ever do it. I only ever do it in my theatre shows. But I'm going to do it now just for the hell of it. And I want to see what you all think of it. All right. I mean the sent a tip notice. I meant that... Oh, do you know what? I am so over people not writing proper sentences. I mean the sent a tip notice. I meant to send a tip note. We've all got to go back to school. We all do it. Everyone types too quickly and then never reads it. We all do it. I do it myself. We've got... Everybody, let's get up tomorrow morning and decide to type slower. Read what we type before we send it. Do less, but do more. That's what I reckon. So thank you very much, Tom. That's very kind of you. Got $2.37. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. I appreciate that very much. There you go. Another $2 in the bank. I had to manually press that. Right, okay, so is everybody listening? I wanted to make sure that everybody was here before I sung the song. I don't know if you're all listening. Let me go and ask everybody on Facebook, are you listening? Is everybody on Facebook? Yes. Yes, I got likes. I got likes on Facebook. I got likes on the Facebook group. Likes on the Facebook page. That's good. YouTube, no one's talking to me. Sanchita, William Brandon, hello there. Say something to me. Go. Right, okay, here we go then. I'm going to do it because DK's listening. That's good. This is Jesus Christ Superstar, The Garden of Gethsemane, the biggest song I've ever done. This are the days when I used to do the theatre. Oh, DK's just called into the house. There he is. Hello, give us a wave, DK. There he is. Hey, we're gonna have a guest star on the show after this. All right, you ready? Okay, here he goes. Here's Garden of Gethsemane. This is the biggest song I sing. only want to say, if there is a way, take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison. Feel it burn me, I have changed. I'm not as sure as when we started. Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. Listen, surely I've exceeded expectations. Tried for 3 years, seems like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man? But if I die, see the saga through, do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me, nail me to their tree. I'd want to know, my God. Want to know, I'd want to know, my God. Have to know, I'd have to know, my God. Have to know, I'd have to know, my God. Why should I die? Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? I'd have to know, my God. Have to know, I'd have to know, my God. Have to see, I'd have to see, my Lord. Have to see, I'd have to see, my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? Have to know, I'd have to know, my God. Have to know, I'd have to know, my God. Why I should die? Can you show me now that I would not be killed in vain? Show me just a little now of your omnipresent brain. Oh, I have to go. After all I've tried for 3 years, seemed like 90. Why then am I scared to finish what I started? What you started, I didn't start this. God, thy will is hard. You hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison. Take me to your cross and break me. Lead me, bleed me, kill me, take me, hate me now before I change my mind. There we go, the Garden of Gethsemane from Jesus Christ Superstar. Terry said, that reminds me when in art school I won the contest for making the best Godspell poster for the show. Brilliant. Hey, by the way, I learned something about Terry Crombie today. Not only does Terry Crombie wear cool hats and play guitar and sing and all that country stuff, Terry Crombie is an artist, as in airbrushing. And I saw some images of trucks, buses, lorries, cars that he's painted. And I tell you what, absolutely brilliant. If you ever need your car hand sprayed, painted, and you want that airbrush effect, you want to put a picture of something on it, Terry Crombie's your man. Absolutely brilliant. I had a look at it and I thought, wow, this is good. But he did tell me, though, that there's a lot of poison in the paints, and he had to struggle. He had to wear all the equipment to protect himself, and that made it difficult to do the job. But I tell you what, absolutely fan-flipping-tastic. Well, we got my mate DK. He's in the green room, and we're going to bring him in at the end of this song. So I'm going to assign him now to green number 1. Let's see. I'm going to jump on him now. See. Let's see if I can catch him unawares. We're going to have him on after this song, but I'm going to see if I can catch him unawares. You ready? There, hang on a minute. Let's assign myself to the right. Let me assign him to the left. And there he is. Let's see if I can catch him out. There he is. We've got the back. What's he doing? Is he drinking a cup of tea? He's drinking a cup of tea.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Yeah, you did. You knew I was there. You could hear me. Don't you pretend. You knew I was there. You knew what was going on.
Sorry, I'm hanging out in the green room. The peanuts are amazing.
Right, we're going to be right back with my mate DK. DK is live here on Livestream Cafe, Facebook group, Facebook page, my YouTube channel, my website, and Zoom, and also Volume. You're like in a million places, my friend. So in a minute,
I'm so glad I wore pants.
Let you free on the world. So we'll be right back with my mate DK right after this. We're just gonna do one more song before I bring him in, and I'm gonna do in tribute to the man. In tribute to the man, because he particularly likes Simon and Garfunkel. So I'm gonna do Bright Eyes. He asked me to do this the other day. So here it is. Terry Crombie, HTTP. Thanks, buddy. What's HTTP? You're doing it again. What does that mean? Just the word HTTP in the comments. I mean, there you go. There you go. That is something I want everyone to write. When I am no longer on this mortal coil, I want someone to write it on my headstone. Everybody read this. Take your time. Write stuff properly. That the rest of the world will understand what you're saying. In the meantime, here it is, Bright Eyes. And we'll be right back with DK right after this. Here we go. Is it a kind of a dream, floating out on the tide, following river of death downstream? Or is it a dream? There's a fog along the horizon, strange glow in the sky. Nobody seems to know where you go. What does it mean? Oh, is it a dream? Bright eyes, burning like fire. Bright eyes, how can you close and fail? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Is it a kind of a shadow reaching into the night, wandering over the hills unseen? Or is it a dream? There's a high wind in the trees, a cold sound in the air. Nobody ever knows when you go. Where do you start? Oh, into the dark. Bright eyes burning like fire. Bright eyes, how can you close and fail? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Bright eyes burning like fire. Bright eyes, how can you close and fail? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Bright eyes burning like fire. Bright eyes, how can you close and fail? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Bright eyes burning like fire. Bright eyes, how can you close and fail? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. Bright eyes. There we go. Bright eyes, and there he is. There's the man of the hour. How are you, DK?
Oh, I'm super good, buddy. I finished with the peanuts and I moved on to the fried chicken. It's really delicious. Here in the green room, it's probably the most well-stocked green room ever in the history of virtual green rooms.
It is. It's the best green room in the world, and it's the only green room in the world that's in black and white all the time.
All the time. All the time. Well, you know, it's what keeps me looking young.
Oh, I know.
And smooth.
There it is.
Greetings from the great, wide, wild north of
Yes.
northern Ontario, northern Kazakhstan.
Hey, we got Paul here. I just want to welcome Paul, a wonderful streamer. I popped in to see Paul many times.
And Terry, and I mean, we've had a couple of new people sign up. Things are happening. It's growing.
Yes. We've got some new people today. We've got. Let me just look. I just added a guy, Victor Hugo. I added yesterday.
Victor Hugo.
Victor.
Is he gonna read us Frankenstein out loud?
Very good. I'm impressed. Yeah, Victor Hugo is here, and. I just want to give a little mention to, of course, CMB Studio, our DJ who's just gone live. He's just starting his show. So good luck, Tom. With
that was the other thing that remember I mentioned earlier, I was like, is this like a special phone-in show? Is there some kind of a special? I misread the chat. And Tom said he's doing like a special call-in. His show, he's doing some kind of a special
Yes, he is. Tom is doing that on his show. Yes.
Right.
Tom is
reading.
Tom, yes. What Tom is doing... Victor Hugo wrote Les Miserables.
Ah, shoot! Chris called me out. Oh, damn.
There you go. You can't say nothing here and get away with it. Do you know what?
Oh.
First of all,
fact-checked.
Before we talk about fact checks and what we were just saying earlier, did you remember? Did you cry when you watched The Watership Down, the movie? Did you watch it? When the good rabbit Hazel died. I watched that as a kid. That really made me cry a lot, that film.
That was probably probably one of the most traumatic films of my childhood, to be honest with you. Like, the book was something, but the film was something else.
I read the book too.
I'm pretty sure the guy who did it was also the same guy who did The Hobbit, and the really famous animator from the night. Chris will know.
Yeah, Chris will know. And if he doesn't know,
Ralph Bakshi. I beat him to it. Bakshi.
I know my iconic French tragedies. Yes, he does.
You sure do, you beautiful Canadian bearded creature.
Yeah, the bearded man.
Mm-hmm. The man with the plan.
Do you know what I was saying earlier? Do you know what I'm saying about this? When we were kids, right? Back in the 80s, for those of us that are in their 50s, right? We went to school and we were taught how to write letters with a fountain pen and then make the very book that the pages would sit in. We did book making classes and we'd make a bound book with leather and a beautiful silk strip that you put down to divide the pages, the whole thing.
As a bookmark, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards. And it was all about, you'd write a letter to someone and you'd craft it and it was beautiful and you'd think about it. Today we try and do 1,000 things at the same time. And it's one of my pet hates when people message, text, whatever, and you've no idea what they just said because the spelling is awful. The words are back to front, inside out.
Context. Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do understand what you're saying. There's that disconnect that's
We've got to
taken out
slow
of
down.
For all of the amazing connectivity that the internet provides. It does it in kind of a disconnected way because words on a screen are just words on a screen, right?
And without words, there's no language. We have. I think.
Did you know that LOL is now in Webster's dictionary?
Oh my God! I think. Do you not think?
Welcome to the future.
If you messaged and tagged and posted 1 million people today, I guarantee you more than likely won't touch one person. But if you spent the time to really write a well-thought message, that person will probably remember and act upon it. It's what I say when I talk about promoting your online stuff and promoting your videos and your music and stuff that. Let your audience become the disciples, right? Like religion, if you like. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
No, but seriously, right? If we've got 20... So let's say we all 12 artists and 12 fans that go out there that really believe what we do and love what we do on here, and they tell all the people that you need. You never need. All you need to do is touch 12 people deeply and let it go out there and do its thing.
Reach out and touch someone. That's the joy of music. That's the joy of a platform like this, where it all happens kind of organically. People kind of find their way here and they hang out, and then they like sticking around and hanging out because there's awesome people on here, and it really is a community. It's like I was talking about earlier with the compliments, and those are all curated, and mostly during people's shows. Yeah, because we'll all sit and float in each other's shows, and we'll be like, "Oh, this would be a cool compliment." Yeah, some of them clearly we have not. That's the whole reason we have a developer says no compliment for the ones that don't quite make the cut.
Do you know what's amazing, DK? Because of people like you, the artists like you, the fans and so on and so forth, like my top fans like Gail and Pat, who come into my shows and really sit through the show and the whole show and always tip me well, stuff like that. It's because of that, without a single dollar spent on Facebook ads, forcing the issue, pushing it out there, whatever, we've now got 640 verified users and 41 artists, and all that is purely by just organic, steady, slow growth. We've
Organic growth is the best kind of growth.
But that's normal. That's expected.
No steroids on this platform. It's all natural.
Right. On that note, now we've put the worlds to rights. We've sorted everybody out with slowing down, taking their time. Before we hear from you, Christopher just said, I still had Latin class. FFS.
Oh, lucky you. We were just talking. I was just talking about that with my partner just a minute ago. We were talking about Latin. I wish I could have taken Latin. I took French immersion because I live in northern Canada, so I had French all throughout from JK all the way to the end of high school. But I wish I could have. I wish I could have taken Latin in high school, but they didn't offer it. So nah. Chris, you're lucky. I had to learn all my Latin from museums and things. I had to learn it myself. I had to learn it from watching movies.
Do you have a song for us, DK? I'd love.
I do. I was on a big Sarah McLachlan kick this morning.
Ah.
So I was listening to some Sarah McLachlan, and trying to learn some Sarah McLachlan music because it's I find it fun as an artist to sing songs like that are tradition, or sing girl songs, or like music is non-gender specific. You know what I mean? A good song is a good song, right? So I was listening to Sarah McLachlan, and then during the period of listening to Sarah McLachlan, I figured out that I knew another song by another amazing Canadian female singer-songwriter by the name of Sarah Harmer, who was in a really, really awesome 90s band called Weeping Tile. Check them out, YouTube that stuff. So I learned, so I came with a Canadian girl song.
Excellent. I would love to hear it, DK. So,
Me too. It's going to go one of two ways.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give it up wherever you're watching us right now across all 9 different platforms. This is one of our wonderful artists, one of our top artists here on Live Streamer Cafe. DK,
currently
everybody.
number 5. I'm currently sitting at like number 5.
Are you 5th in the fan chart?
I think I am. I'm 3 short of 60 fans, whatever that means.
Okay. Still pretty good, my friend, out of 41 people.
I'll take it. The amount of interaction and like the level of fan interaction on this platform is unreal. The accessibility, you know?
Take it away, my friend.
The power of the beard compels you. You live out where the street ends, in a basement apartment with one of your friends. The tap drips all night, water torture in the sink. The furnace is burning, but it's still cold, I think. And I can smell the bleach that we use in the hall, but it can't clean the dirt off of me. Seeping under the door, in across the floor, starting to hurt every time I breathe. Every time I try to leave, every time I breathe. The toaster sticks and the empties are piled. I haven't been up the stairs in a while now. I gotta wash the sheets on my bed. I gotta watch those things that go unsaid. God, I wish we'd leave it at this. Every time I breathe, every time I try to leave, every time I breathe, and every evening you open the door, you come down. It's nothing like watching TV all night underground, and no one is watching me slide below street level, barely alive. Now we live out where the street ends, in a basement apartment, just like our friends. We always said that we were different, but you know now that we were, 'cause there's holes in all the bottles and my lungs hurt. Every time I breathe, every time I try to leave, every time I breathe. Weeping Tile, check them out. Have an amazing rest of your day, Martyn. Thanks so much for having me on, pal. Such a fun little riff.
as always. DK, one thing I want to compliment you on, one of the things I really do enjoy about your performance, other than the voice, which I love, and the guitar playing and the sound of the whole thing, I love the way you present yourself. I love the way you move with your music. You have a very specific type of movement. It's only you who does it. I mean, we could all sway, we could all jump up and down, but you have a very particular style of movement, and it really lends itself, and it's very you, and it's perfect. I love it.
I appreciate it, Martyn. Music is joy, right? It's nothing but joy. It moves you where it moves you. I blame the caffeine, but sometimes you just can't help it, right? When you feel it, you feel it. That's what it's all about. I hope you have an amazing rest of your show, buddy. Thanks so much for having me on, and send Martyn all the tips, so we don't have to pay him so much.
Thank you for always being here,
show.
DK. We really love having you on the platform. You are a real asset and a treasure to have. Thank you very much.
Super love it, man. Have an amazing rest of the afternoon. We'll catch you soon.
Cheers, mate. There's DK, everybody. What a great artist he is. He's one of our top artists here. As he said, he's number 7th in the chart. What that actually means is he's got the 7th number of fans. That doesn't actually mean anything other than he has the 7th number of fans. It's not a talent contest. It's just who has the most people watching them. And Paul is in the house right now. I'm going to do a song for Paul. I've got a song for you, Paul, dedicated to you. And this is... going to be, who's the guy that whistles? The song that you sing and the guy that whistles. Roger Whittaker, that's it. But before that, I got one for Chris. This is from Les Miserables, and this is Bring Him Home. God on high, hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He is young, he's afraid. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He is like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summer's gone, one by one, soon they fly on and on. You will be gone, and we'll be gone. Bring him peace. Bring him joy. He is young. He is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be. Let him be. If I die, let me die. Let me bring him home. Bring him home. I dreamed and dreamed, and time gone by, when hope is high, life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and so unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There's no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, and they turn your dreams to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live these years together, and love could never die, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now than what it seems. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed. Life has killed the dream I dreamed. There we go. That was especially for my mate Chris. And I tried to give the whole theatre production there for you, Chris. Reminds me of when I used to do it properly in theatre. There we go, and thank you very much indeed. Well, we're gradually coming to the latter parts of my show. Let me have a look. Let's see who's streaming right now. We've got Paul, who's just gone live again. Let me go into Paul's show. Let's have a look what Paul's doing. Let me say hello. Oh, Paul's not actually on. I guess Paul's just finished. Okay, and... so I'll end that stream shortly. And then we got CMV Studio. Has he got his show? Yeah, there he is. He's doing his show. Wonderful stuff. There is Tom doing his thing. And that's Tom over there on CMV Studio. Thank you very much, Tom. All our streamers here today having a great time. Wonderful stuff. And Paul, I'm going to mark you as offline. Let me mark you as offline. There we go. He's just finished his show. From time to time, including myself, streamers do forget to do that. So let's put that right. There we go. Back in my home stream again now. And DK still with me. Christopher Leah, thank you very much indeed. And oh, there we go. Chocolate dipped. And who grabbed it this time? All right. I'm now going to go over to the piano and play some piano music for a while. Give my voice a bit of a break. And let's see what we can do over here. Bit of swing, shall we? And Paul is back. We're just talking about you, Paul. I just went over to your stream to say hello and found you not there, so I just ended the stream for you. And if you stick around, I will do your song by Roger Whittaker. Straight after this bit of jazzy music. And we've got a someone. Yes, Paul, I popped in to say hello because I saw you were live. Was going to promote you, but I saw you'd finished, so I just ended your stream. Sometimes artists forget to stop their stream, so me and Chris go in there and do a bit of cleaning up for you. All right. Just a bit of piano there. All right. Is Paul still here? If Paul is still here, I know, I think I got this right, that he likes Roger Whittaker. I saw one of his songs, The Last Farewell. I came in and really enjoyed him doing it, so I thought, I can do that. There's a ship lies rigged and ready in the harbor. Tomorrow for England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, from a land full of rainy skies and gales. And I shall be on board the ship tomorrow, though my heart will be full of tears at this farewell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I heard there's a wicked war a-blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. And now I see the foreign flag a-raising, and the guns on fire as we blaze into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow. Now bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. And now death and darkness gather all about me. And my ship be torn apart upon the sea. I shall smell again the fragrance of my island in the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. I shall return safe home again to England. I shall watch the English mist roll through the dale. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the sea, I shall smell again the fragrance of my island in the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. I shall return safe home again to England. I shall watch the English mist roll through the dale. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the sea, I shall smell again the fragrance of my island in the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. I shall return safe again to England. I shall watch the English mist roll through the dale, for you are beautiful. I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful. I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken words can tell. There we go. One of my all-time favourite songs. You heard me say there that I return safe again to my island, because it is my island. I own a piece of England, and I have my castle there. Englishman's home is his castle, and it's mine, and you can't do nothing about it. And there you go. Christopher, if you didn't mention the song, I wouldn't have known about the song. It's a beautiful song. And doing beautiful songs will lead right on to this one. This is in a similar vein. Really? Kind of. Not really. But it is. So, here we go. Have you seen the old man in the closed-down market, picking up the papers with his worn-out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hand out Lucy by his side. Yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. How can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London, dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags? She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying a whole with 2 carrier bags. How can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, picking up the papers in his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and a loose leaf by his side. Yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Oh, let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man in a closed down market, picking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and a Lucy by his side. Yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses come fill me again. Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, yeah, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, yeah, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Okay, what about finally some U2? Here is one. Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? We'll make it easy on you. You got someone to blame. One love, one life, one need in the night. One love, we got to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care. Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth. You act like you've never had love. What you do without? Too late tonight to drag the past into the light. We're one, we're not the same. We hurt each other and you do it again. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Too much, too loud. You give me nothing now, it's all that I've got. We're one, we're not the same. We hurt each other and you do it again. Said, love is a temple, love's a high and low. Love is a temple, love's a high and low. You ask me to enter, then you make me crawl. I keep holding on to what I've got. One love, one blood, one life. You gotta do what you should. One life with each other. Carry each other, carry each other. One life, one blood, one life. You gotta do what you should. If you're watching me on Facebook and YouTube, do come and join me on Livestreamer Cafe. You can make a request, talk to me, and you can win prizes. We're giving away wonderful prizes here today. And also, you can talk directly with me and have your name on the screen and choose your favorite song. One love, one blood. Oh, one life, one goal. You hurt each other and you do it again, yeah. One life, one goal. One life, one goal. One life, one goal. one life, one blood. All right, guys, I'll see you back in 5 hours from now, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 p.m. Central Time. Live music here and around the world. You can call in, you can win prizes, you can make requests, you can phone in, video screen in. Great. Thank you very much for listening to me wherever you are around the world, whatever platform you're on. My name is Martyn Lucas, World Piano Man, and I'll see you all later. Thank you very much for tuning in, and God bless America, God save the Queen, and see you all back later on tonight in 5 hours from now. In the meantime, I'll leave you with this, and take care of yourselves and each other.